Hey yo, what's up, my beloved champions? Fam, it's the bad guy of WWE Champion, Zeke 4-0, and this is genuinely going to be a short, sweet, and brief video because we are going to blitz, the Summer of Darkness Blitzing Point Blitz, that is. And look, this is real easy. The requirements are simple. We are going to be utilizing Finn Balor, the Demon, and we are going to have so much fun with him. We're just going to show you the build real quick. This is real smooth and easy. I was able to pick up the backstage pass for him to get him up to 5-star silver, and if you bring some fodder with you, it's going to be real simple and plain. We have the 1 MP black move, the running drop kick. We are going to deal some damage and spam 21 random gems that are going to be made into multiply gems of strength 4 because of the entourage abilities going on. Following that, we have the Pele kick. We are going to deal damage and destroy 16 of those multiply gems. And finally, last but not least, if we even get to it, because it's rare when you see a pretty cool and unique cycling tricolor build, we have the springboard crossbody dealing damage and allowing us to choose gems to make into black. Now, there were a multitude of builds that we could have utilized here, but this is real simple and easy because we're not even going to get to the green move. But the green move can get loaded at any given time because of how many multiply gems are going to be going out. He is doing his best impersonation of Second Nature Showboat Charlotte. Woo! But let's just get right to it, okay? The entourage is easy. We have for Blue MP, Trickster Jerry the King Lawler, plus 4 MP going on. Then we have the free-to-play champion who changed the meta forever moving forward. Shout out to the boy, Mosh. Multiply gems generated will generate from moves will have an increased strength by 1, and moves that generate multiply gems will create 5 more. Hence the amount that are on there. But he's not alone because he has been accompanied by none other than the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, Attitude Era Trickster Rock Memrock, who's going to allow us to increase our multiplied gem damage by 5%, but he is increasing the strength of those multiplied gems made by these moves by an additional 1, hence the 4. So initially those multiplied gems put down by the Demon are strength 2, but thanks to Mosh and Memrock doing the tag team action on them, they are going to go up to strength 4. And last but certainly not least, we have the final member of this crew, of this motley crew of tricksters. We have Zombie Gunther. Blue gems do 30% more damage, and multiply gems do 60% more damage. So, look, this is actually interesting. This is one of the first times I noticed that the entourage is completely nothing but tricksters. But that's aside from the fact we do not have a strap on him. He is a reality acrobat. He is real easy to come across, y'all. And I'm not even going to lie to you. His aesthetic, hands down, when he first debuted and to this point, is definitely one of the best aesthetics I've ever seen. But let's go ahead and get in here and knock out these 2 more runs before we get started with the Boogeyman. I'm coming to get ya. So, look, this is real easy. It's smooth. I'm not going to do it on autoplay, but we're going to rock and roll and get with it. This is literally a character that I'm not going to lie. I pray that he gets a makeover in the future. I pray that they do another version of him. Maybe the version of him where he's from when him and Edge had their Hell in a Cell match. That would be great. Or the match against Roman Reigns. That would be epic. Whenever Finn Balor's the Demon, you know things are about to go down. Or if we can't get the character, allow us to literally maybe give Judgment Day Finn another gear as the Demon. Because he did fight Finn Balor as how can Finn Balor fight Finn Balor? He did fight Edge before Edge left. He did fight him in the Hell in a Cell. He did bring back the aesthetic, so it would be nice. And honestly, he's one of those characters that fits the aesthetic of Ozzy's Summer of Darkness MLC. It makes perfect sense. He falls right into place for it. So this is literally an easy street. Lay down the multiply gems, destroy the multiply gems, and boom, you keep on going. Now, obviously, if you have them at a higher star rarity, that's another day and another time. So, of course, it might go differently for you. But he cakewalks it. It's easy. Simple and easy. Didn't even have to max out his levels. Still have some levels that could be put into him to make everything go down. But he literally puts them down. Doesn't matter where they go. If they land on greens, it's going to load up the green. And then you just destroy them. So that's literally like how I'm clearing this out if you didn't know how to run them. Now, there are other builds. They have ones where you can, obviously they have it where it makes sense where if you get them up high enough or you pull them high enough, then yes, you can use the green move, that choose to make black moves loaded up. There's different scenarios that you could do with the blues too. So there's a multitude of ways to run him. Some of his moves are low charge. Other them are a little on the high end side, but ultimately he's going to be able to get through, and it's easy points to go towards the Blitz contest. I'm getting these knocked out now, so that way when the midweek contest gets started, depending for better or worse how it is, I can be able to go ahead and cover that, because we just finished up everything with the talent up side of things. Talent up is in the books, made some real good moves, powerful moves, no regrets, not looking back, and now we just recoup. Get all of our resources back up again, and we just keep on rocking and rolling. And as we gear up and prepare for a faction feud weekend, so Finn is just that guy. He is he's a guy that I remember when he first debuted. A lot of people were excited for this Finn to show up. The Demon is a very popular character. A lot of people love Finn, so I literally feel that they could make another version of the Demon, Finn Balor, and he could be S tier. Now, the closest thing that we got to a real kick butt version of the Demon was, of course, the mutant Finn Balor, who looks straight out of X-Men. Age of Apocalypse X-Men right there, like top-notch, top-shelf stuff. So I'm not going to take nothing away from that, but he's a rare character. The best thing that you're going to hope for is if they bring back the mutants and introduce some more collab characters from that series or that set of action figures or whatever merchandise and crossover they did with that, or you join their new Universal Prestige Club. You get in there and you stockpile all the currency from doing pulls, and you go ahead and purchase him that way. He still looks amazing. That's definitely the mutants. When they did the mutants, were definitely one of my favorite crossovers ever. It was so cool, from even with Damian Priest pulling up, and then the powerhouse Seth Rollins. They put in that work for those mutants, and I believe the original, because both of them were Showboats too. Go figure, because you had Showboat Cena, who looked like Colossus with the silver, with the metal skin, the metallic skin, and then following that, when they came out again, you had Damian Priest, also a Showboat. So they were showing love to the Showboats on those sides, but a lot of those themes, those aesthetics for those characters were absolutely epic. And I would have loved to see them do some more with the females. The female side of things would have been incredible. Because I think one round we had Alexa Bliss, and the other one we had Bayley. Forgive me if I don't remember them right off the rip. But certain collabs are just so epic. That's why, like, this whole thing with Ozzy Osbourne is top shelf stuff. Will he age out when 7-star bronzes come around? More than likely, but in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy him. Great coach, definitely an incredible coach, especially if you got Tech Charlotte Flair on your squad, green and blue damage, with her doing that double choose move. You can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. You're literally double dipping instantaneously with him on the squad. So Ozzy's epic. I love when they do crossovers, and sometimes it just takes a moment for me to understand it, but then no, people start going down that rabbit hole. People start looking up. Yup, they had an action figure set for this. That's why they're doing it. Yup, they had an action figure set for that. That's why they're doing it. Oh, they had a couple movies out with collabing with them. That's why these people are in the game. So it's amazing to think of how big WWE's IP is, that allows them to go ahead and do those type of crazy situations that we get to partake in. And Omos, as big of a problem as he is, I remember the days when Omos was like the god tier striker. Like people were sitting there, same thing, looking at like with Ozzy and stuff. It's like, how is Omos, doesn't even got a title or nothing, but somehow he's the monster of everybody. And then he's the Colossus. But even still, yeah, he's towering a little bit over Finn, but he isn't like big, Sometimes the aesthetics of these characters is quite priceless, but we're going to get this W and we're going to round out this video. Real simple, real easy. This is how I'm running him. By all means, let me know how you ran him to get those bonus blitz points. And of course, the Boogeyman, I'm going to have to do my research on him. I look at, like, there's certain people where when I looked at Finn after I fused him up, I looked at the abilities and I'm like, okay, this works for me. This makes sense. Have the choose move just in case of break glass in case of emergency situation going on with the choose. Other than that, the other two, as long as I have Lawler in, I'm going to be able to rinse and repeat this over and over again, and the damage is going to be pretty solid, especially with Zombie Gunther on it. But that is the video. Like, literally, this is probably the closest thing we'll ever get to Ryback being back in WWE. Those were the days, y'all. The good old days of Ryback and Neville with the cape. Those, yeah, you can literally tell how long someone's been playing a game depending on who they have in their roster and what they have still unleveled, because good shoe, there was a lot of times where I would look back and I'm like, am I ever going to take Ryback up? Nah, more than likely not. Nah, I considered multiple times taking Neville up just to be like, I mean, it's Neville. Same thing like when you had Darren Young and everything. That was the old school crew. Ryback, Neville, Darren Young, the here and there. If you pulled Alberto Del Rio, you were on something good. You had a Stardust on your squad. You were great. Striker Bray, Acrobat, AJ Styles. Those were the heavy hitters. Those were the god tiers back in the day. Even Seth NXT had a moment in time to shine because he had the choose move. That was like the cool thing then. Like everyone else was dropping randoms or their moves took too long to charge. Gone are the days of trying to grind out content with Powerhouse Braun Strowman, the new face of destruction, or Luke Harper. Man, take me back. Take me back, Scopely. But that's the video, y'all. Literally, just wanted to knock out a couple blitzes, just show them. I got 4 more tickets in the mix. If everything goes well, I'm going to go and study some gameplay on Boogeyman, because I do have him on the squad. I do have him with the crew. And we'll just rock and roll. We'll just go from there and just see how everything plays out with it. But in the meantime, hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved champions fam. If you enjoyed this short, sweet, and brief and right to the point content, please make sure to like the video, share the video with your family and friends and fellow faction mates, but most importantly, to stay up to date with what's coming next from yours truly, the bad guy of WWE Champions. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can always be up to date on what's coming up or coming around the bend from Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. And I'm praying for you all. Hope y'all have an amazing midweek contest run. Hope y'all made some incredible moves in the town up. Let's chop it up in the comments below about what moves you did. And just continue to smash gems and take names until the next video. So be on the lookout, y'all. Until next time, stay tuned. Peace.